You can really pull out the positives, believe me.
I'm an optimistic person.
You sure are.
But it is true, this one-quarter phenomenon.
Oh, yeah, we barely sat down in our seats and the team was down 20. But I agree. Once the bench came in, once Trier came in, Ntilikina played very well. Mitchell Robinson really showed signs coming off the injury. That set the tone for the Knicks competing for the last 3 quarters.
And here's a number for you also, and this is not useless. Out of the 25 assists today, 17 came from the bench. And that, of course, is what we're going to be talking about here, but also defense was an issue at the beginning of this game. Then Frank Ntilikina came in. This is his calling card. And he ends the first quarter with one of these moments as you watch this possession and we all stop and say, this is what he can become.
Yep, this is impressive, and against one of the best players in the league. Here's Paul George up top. The screen comes. Look at the switch. Freeze it there. Now, where's one bump? He banged him. He knocked him off his spot. He's showing Paul George, hey, I switched on you, and I mean business today. You're not getting by me. You're not getting an easy shot. Go ahead.
Slap the floor, Frank. Let's go.
Right. Just look at the aggressiveness, reaching in a little bit. Paul George has nowhere to go, gets the deflection. Now, freeze it there. Now he's in trouble because Frank knows that the shot clock's running down. Good help by Hezonja. Frank continues to not let him get by him with 2 driving lanes, and he just continues to hound him with active hands, active feet, moving his feet. Paul George is looking up at the clock like, oh boy, I got the long arms of Ntilikina all over me, and I got to get a shot up here. And it's not a good position and spot to be in.
Notice no hands, though, right?
Really
good hands off.
Though. Keeping his hands off, using his feet, using his long arms. He has really long arms, Frank does. It's incredible for defense how he can get in the passing lanes and how he can also deflect balls and he can block shots with his long arms. And he used them well there. He spaced his defender, but I love the physicality he played with. That first nudge at Paul George, that shows you I'm not scared to shut you down. I'm not scared to guard you. That's the type of mentality you have to have against the best.
As we know with Frank, it's also what he does on the offensive side. And when he has the basketball in his hands, sometimes he can be timid. We're going to show you something here where he gets a hockey assist, mainly because he stays aggressive and doesn't give up his dribble.
Yeah, he's got to trust his dribble. That's important. The NBA game's a little different from the European game. You got to probe. I remember Steve Nash used to do this all the time. Here he's probing the defense. There he draws the defense. So once he finally draws the defense, freeze it there. Now you got 2 defenders that were on Frank, and Frank did his job because he reversed the ball, so now someone's open. Look at Noah Vonleh here. He's open for the pass because these 3 guys are not in sync and they're not communicating as to where to go. And here Steven Adams is late getting back to Vonleh. So the fact that Frank probed and did his job by drawing the defense, then he swung the ball over to Tim Hardaway Jr. You got to make quick decisions. You don't want to hold the ball. The ball moves back faster than opposing players. Get the ball to Vonleh under the basket and he'll take care of business. And get Steven Adams back, puts him on a poster. It's good to put Steven Adams on a poster every once in a while because he's been doing that a lot to other guys. But that was good ball movement. That was good offense. And like you said, Frank shows flashes. On the defensive end, shuts down an all-star in Paul George. And on the offensive end, does a perfect job of running the team, being a point guard, doing his job, drawing defense, and making an easy play for his teammates.
I got one more stat for you. Okay, out of this game, as the Knicks were down 20 early in this game, only 2 players were positive, were plus for the Knicks. One, Hezonja, played 10 minutes.
Okay.
The other one, Frank Ntilikina, plus 3 in 30 minutes.